All right, guys, so what's the state of the union? We had our biggest day of sales yesterday, which is a massive deal, and it's just something to really kind of bring up and to consider at the moment, only because you make a bet when you have some sort of entrepreneurial inclination and the insanity strikes you like a lightning bolt in the middle of the night where you're like, oh my God, I need to make a skincare brand. Holy shit. Seems like a crazy notion, seems like a crazy idea. I reached out to as many people as I could. I reached out to other entrepreneurs who are in the space just to get an idea of what's the way to go forward. And the way to go forward is no one can tell you that. There's a fantastic Carl Jung quote that if the path before you is clear, you're on someone else's. It's absolutely, completely true, because when you try to bite someone else's vibe, you get ruined because it's not yours, and you can't do it. The same thing goes with rock and roll, same thing goes with everything. You have to find your path forward. And I'm the kind of person that sort of grinds. I'd rather grind really hard than talk to people and work with other people, but I've had to come way out of my shell here and figure out how to speak with people and kind of how to put myself in situations that are uncomfortable for me so that I can create a business and create a company that makes sense to people and has value in the world and has a reason to exist. And a day like yesterday, that's all the reason I ever needed. And it's incredible to me that after something like a Black Friday, we wanted to get out and make sure that we were in business for Black Friday and make sure that we're in the world and understanding how Meta works and understanding Amazon and understanding all these systems so that we could kind of justify all the money that we put in. That was one thing, that was set separate. But now we're kind of in it, and it's working, and it's really been pretty amazing. So, and this is the loudest fucking bird of all time. And I can't hate because look at this absolutely beautiful, beautiful weather. I'm trying to give an update and this bird is screaming at me. I'm just gonna leave it in because whatever. So that justification and that realization is a massive, massive deal for me and us and this business. And it's the kind of thing that's like, keep going. Whenever I'm in some sort of doubt, whenever I'm terrified, whenever I'm worried, whenever everything's going wrong, because everything goes wrong every single day. You get immune to when things start going fucking wrong. That went wrong, this went wrong, that went wrong. Right now we have a shipment stuck in Pennsylvania somewhere. The things that go wrong stack and stack and stack, and it's like reps in a gym. You couldn't bench press 135 when you started 6 weeks ago. Now you're doing 185. And it's because you just kept time under tension, kept putting a little more weight on, getting a little bit better, being able to handle more stress, and that's where it is. Now, even in my personal life, when shit goes sideways, which clearly it does, I can handle it so much better just because I think that once you acclimate to the pressure and once you acclimate to the vibe and the world, you begin to be able to do that in every other venue in the world. It's like Alex Honnold talks about, you need to be put under. He talks about physical fear. I don't think it's necessarily physical fear. I think that it's putting yourself into very stressful, difficult situations and not hiding away from them and just sucking down Taco Bell and smoking weed and just fucking around. You'll acclimate and then you'll get better. You'll get more valuable to the world. You'll be able to handle more things, and that's leadership. I know they do that in the military. I know they put pressure on you to see how well you adapt, and then you'll just continue to ascend. It's like that in the world, although it's less contained. It's not the military, it's not school, where they have set systems that you can achieve. There's really no telling what to do when you wake up in the morning, and that's a problem. It's kind of spray and pray. It's just kind of like, let's try this. But now we're kind of going down an avenue here that's people are really vibing with. They're experiencing something new. They love the vibe. They love the brand. And I'm telling you, it's coming from a place of individuality. I mean, there's no other explanation for why the logo looks, the way it looks, and no other. Why the brand is functioning the way it is, and why we're kind of changing on the fly and moving as quickly as we can to meet the demands of the market, using different entrepreneurs as inspiration. Like Jeff Bezos said something interesting where he was just like, you got to move fast, you got to be able to iterate, you got to be able to move on your feet. And he talks about the size of Amazon, massive, huge business, about as big as a business is, I think. I don't know if there are any There's probably bigger businesses that we're unaware of, but as far as something that normal people know about, Amazon's about it. And they need to move quickly. They have to move very quickly. They have to move fast in order to stay where they are, which is reshaping the entire economy in ways that I don't think we can even comprehend. But Amazon has been really fantastic for us as a way to get the product out there, get imagery out there, get the brand out there, and show how different we are, and that we're doing things differently, and that we're not a skincare company. We're like, you can't advertise this idea, but we're more of a men's self-improvement company, and we want to do things that make men feel better, more confident, because I have struggled with confidence all my life. It's been rough. It's been hard. I am very introverted. Doing these videos is very tough for me. Now I do them every week so I can get back here and just talk. But it's difficult for me to go do these things, and I married an extrovert. My wife is about as extroverted as a human can be. We're very polar opposite in that regard. And she pulls me out of my shell. We go to places and I'm forced to interact and talk to people I would never talk to. I don't feel like it. I don't want to. But it's good to do that. You gotta get out. You gotta go out there and do your thing. I work out alone. I train alone. I can't work alone, clearly. We have to work together as a team and get things done, but I grind alone, and that has been my way all the time, and it's been my limiting factor. It's what limits me in life, and if it's yours too, it's what limits you. And people I know and love are the same way, and I was speaking to a family member that I absolutely adore the other day and trying to get her to get outside, go do something, go be in the world, and you have to do that. You have to put yourself out there. You have to do these things. And it makes all the difference to be able to get out there and put your best into it and see how well things work out. And they won't. They're going to be terrible at first. You're going to measure up to this fictional idea of yourself that you have in your head, and you're going to blow that up. And that's the whole point of doing it. Get out there and blow up this idea of yourself. This fake, false version of yourself needs to be obliterated so that you can ascend past it. It's like, you know, when you first go to the gym, you assume because you're not strong, because you haven't been working out, and you're just like, man, I've been slipping on this. This sucks. You think everyone's judging you. No one's looking at you. No one fucking cares. But you really feel self-conscious that you're like, holy shit, man, I can't deadlift anything. I can't squat anything. No one cares. And if you're in the squat rack, the only thing anyone would think is like, cool, dude's doing squats. That's it. Because people are in their own world. They have their own sets. They're not there to worry about you. They're there to worry about themselves. So blasting through those things, getting through those plateaus, understanding your potential, man, that's what we're talking about. That's what Oak Bishop is all about. And I think I'm in such a good mood because of this weather. The bird's not yelling at me anymore. The trees are blooming. It's fucking gorgeous. Look at this shit. The first videos that we were making, it was all green back there. And then it went cold and shitty. And now you can kind of see where the background is coming back. And I love it. Absolutely love it. And I love getting away from the machine. Dude, doing these videos, I fucking kind of dread it. Like, I'm like, I don't want to go do it. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And then I get out here and I'm ecstatic. That's what I'm talking about. Get the fuck out there. Get away from the machine. Get to work, man. Get talking to people. It's magic out here. It's just fucking wonderful. So we're trying to spread the word, and we're trying to get the word out, and like trying to kind of entertain this idea that the idea behind making a brand is like you're trying to solve people's problems. What's the problem that this person is having? Although Coca-Cola, who knows what problem they're solving? They're just creating problems. But we're solving a problem. You want to look better. You see the lines kind of showing up on your face. I know there are brands out there that are like, they advertise on Fox News and it's like an old man brand and all this. Like, fuck that. That's not what it's about. It's to maintain your youthful vitality, vigor, and energy and stay in it. You can't stop time. There's nothing you can do about it. It's coming for you. It's coming for us, all of us. But you can mitigate it with fitness, diet, sleep, skincare regimen. And we want to be part of that. We want to be your brand. And we want to talk to you directly with these videos. Not that anybody really watches them very much, but I love making them. And I think, that being said, we're going to, since we're able to speak with people on this level, we're going to start doing some more content that I think could be really cool. I want to approach this problem of having a brand differently than other skincare brands, because essentially this is our first entries into the market is a skincare regimen for men. We have some other ideas that are coming too that aren't necessarily skincare. We have to get over the hump of this first period, this startup period. And then once we're through it, and I'm telling you, man, if we continue to have days like yesterday where products are flying off the shelves and people are vibing with the energy and they're loving it, I think we're going to be able, to make that stuff happen. I'm thrilled, and thank you again. Thank you for believing in what we're doing. Thank you for being part of it. Any questions you have, hit me up. Anything you're interested in knowing, anything you're interested in us putting out, anything you're interested in us working on, let me know. Any conversational aspects you want to hear about, let's talk. Let's talk about this shit. Dudes don't talk nearly enough. And I'm not saying we should sit around like kumbayaing with our bros around the campfire. Shit's never going to happen, but we need to be strong. Men need to be strong. We got to be strong for our kids and our families. We can't put up with this bullshit anymore. The narrative is bad in our world now. We got to bring it back. So that's it, and I will see you guys on Friday.